So guys, today's video is going to be a very special one for me because I'm going to talk about one of my favorite boy bands ever. Actually, let me clarify. My fave boy band of all time. Like, they were the blueprint for all the boy bands you see right now. And actually, it fits right into Black History Month. At the moment I am filming this video. So this is a boy band that came from the early 90s. They helped popularize New Jack Swing and R&B at the mainstream. They had a lot of number ones. They come from Philly, the same place where Fresh Prince of Bel-Air comes from. They're a quartet, and already from all this info, you should already know which boy band I'm talking about. Like you should know. If you don't know it, oh my god. Like, go and Google it. I don't want to waste any more time. Today we're going to talk about the underrated legacy of this boy band, their impact on 90s fashion and music of Boyz II Men. So the start of their story begins in Philadelphia. It is also nicknamed the City of Brotherly Love, which ties with the friendship that will lead up to the formation of this iconic group. 4 boys: Nathan, class 1971, Michael, class 1971, Sean, class 1972, and Wanya, class 1973, that were from different parts of the city, would become high school friends at the Philadelphia High School for the Performing Arts. Wait a damn minute. Isn't this the plot of Victoria's story with our friends going to Hollywood Performing School of Arts, Hollywood Arts, or whatever? What's that school called? Hold up. Don't, my homie, don't get sidetracked. Let's get serious again. Okay, let's get back to business. So, where were we? Yeah, the 4 boys studied classical music and vocal arts at the Philadelphia High School for the Performing Arts. So they formed a vocal quartet, and actually the original name was Unique Attraction, which I think is not that bad per se, but honestly, Boyz II Men is way too iconic to pass by. Like, Unique Attraction is not bad, but there is something that is not clicking, you know? Boyz II Men is really damn cool. Also, the name Unique Attraction is too long, there is too much Q and C, is too hard to pronounce, I don't know, for me at least. So Boyz II Men is really cool. They changed their name because they loved the new edition single Boyz II Men. The group officially formed in 1985, and they were rehearsing in the bathroom, in the corners of the school and local areas. So just imagine this scene. You are going to the bathroom in your high school because you have to go, you know. When you have to go, you have to go. And this melody comes in from this vocal quartet. Like, damn. I would even forget to go to the bathroom after I hear these melodies and harmonies. So, in 1989, they snuck at the concert from the local radio station, Power 99, with planning to meet Will Smith. Yes, that Will Smith, the aka Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, my fellas. Instead, before meeting him, they came across Michael Bivins. Michael Bivins should sound familiar. Is actually a member from Belle Biv DeVoe, ex-member at the time of New Edition that just got into an hiatus. And yes, he was from the New Edition idol group. Their idol group, actually. So this was written in the stars. This meeting was phenomenal. And actually, they sang Can You Stand the Rain on the spot, a cappella, without background, without instruments like that. And other celebrities were impressed, and Michael was impressed too. So Michael gave his number to the group and told them to call him ASAP. So, what did you think they do? Option A, they lose the people with the number. That would be highly dumb. Option B, they forget to call him and meet Michael again randomly. Or option C, Nate calls Michael. I will give you some time to think. Yeah, who did C was right. And they went to the studio. Oh yes, I forgot to tell you that at this moment, they weren't 4, they were 5. Actually, the 5th member was Mark Nelson, but he will leave the group due to conflicts and also due to the delay in the recording in the studio. Let's go to 1991, at the start of the 90s, with the booming popularity of New Jack Swing, a genre pioneered by Afro-American artists. Boyz II Men will make their debut on the music scene with the first album, Holy High Harmony, released in 1991 from the Motown and produced by Dallas Austin and the Characters. Michael Bivins from Belle Biv DeVoe will have a major influence on this album, and it peaked at number 3 on the Billboard 200. With this record, each boy had a nickname. Wanya was Squirt, not Squirtle. Sean was Slim, ain't Slim Shady. Michael was Bess because of his best voice, and Nathan was Alex Vanderpool. That comes from a soap opera character that has nerd style. Motown Philly was the first single featuring Michael Bivins. Will be a hit. It will peak at number 3 on the Hot 100. A total New Jack Swing jam, like Motown Philly with those harmonies, the beat, the instruments, the choreography. That is my absolute New Jack Swing jam. Like, even from a note, I can recognize that song from a mile afar. Like, that's my baby right there. The second single will be It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday, which is a cover from G.C. Cameron's single that actually I didn't even know it was a cover all this time. Like, wow. Ooh Ah will be the third single. They won the Grammy Award in 1992 for Best R&B Performance by a Group or Duo. It sold 9 million copies at the time. It was a success from the start. While on tour, they recorded The End of the Road that appeared in the soundtrack of Boomerang and became another hit. 13 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, guys. 13 damn weeks. That means that for, let me do the math because I am bad at maths. It must be like 3 months, probably more than 3 months on the charts at number 1. Like, damn. They weren't playing the game. Like, they won the music game at the time. After this record, Boyz II Men and Michael Bivins will part ways, and they will continue with Babyface and other producers.
We knew how to harmonize before we met each other. Yeah. It's just that when we got together, we blended so well, which is like real awkward. I mean, we don't even notice how well it blends. A lot of people say, you know, they ask us, did we grow up together singing and things like that, but it wasn't like that.
And the school that we went to in Philadelphia, High School for Creative and Performing Arts, helped us to enhance our gift.
And actually, you can notice this in the production of the new songs that came after the first album, but I can't put them here because of copyright, like YouTube will flag me, so just go and give them a listen. Actually, I will do a full playlist of Boyz II Men songs for y'all. So the second album, called 2 Second, I don't know how to call it, but yeah, it was released in 1994. Second album had hits like I Will Make Love to You and On a Bended Knee that went number 1 on the charts. I Will Make Love to You spent 14 weeks at number 1. What? Am I crazy? 14 weeks? 14? Like, they had number 1 hits back to back. Like, you can't breathe, my guy. You can't breathe. Wow. Boyz II Men were the hit, surpassing End of the Road, and they won 2 Grammys in the R&B categories. That actually is a shame because they should have won the major awards. Like, Grammys are really scammies. In 1995, they collaborated with Mariah Carey to release One Sweet Day, which became a number 1 hit once again. You know for how many weeks at number 1, guys? For 16 weeks at number 1. Like, Boyz II Men, oh my god, they were the main group for the 90s, especially the early 90s. Like, they had number 1 after number 1 after number 1 after number 1. Wow, wow, wow. Like, they couldn't sleep, they couldn't rest. Like, wow, wow. The work was working, the music was musicking.
Back with Boyz II Men, the new CD, Evolution, comes out today. How are you guys doing?
Good, chilling. Very good.
We're all right.
Good to see you guys have been together since high school.
Oh, yes. We all met at the High School for Creative and Performing Arts. We officially formed the group in 1988.
And what do you think it's going to be like when you go to your 10-year reunion?
We're trying to have a big bash.
Hope it's going to be pretty hot, we hope.
Yeah. You're probably, I'm just guessing, the most famous people that went there that year.
That year.
Yeah, I think so.
That year.
After the world tour, the boy band started to work on the third record called The Evolution, which had mixed reviews and sold only 3 million copies, and had a #1 single called 4 Seasons of Loneliness and a top 10 called A Song for Mama. When the tour began to promote Evolution, conflicts between the label and the members started to show, and also health issues, with Wanya developing a polyp in his vocal cords and McCary unable to do the dance routines because of his multiple sclerosis diagnosis.
I started singing a bass line to what they were doing and instantly started following them around just everywhere.
Puppy dog.
Yeah, man.
So we tapped him on the shoulder one day and was like, yo, man, do you want to be in the group or something?
And he said yes.
Yeah.
Did you first perform at the high school?
Actually, that was one of our Valentine's Day. We call it the magical performance. It was on Valentine's Day in 1989.
In the 2000s, they released their only LP, Nathan, Michael, Sean, and Wanya, to try to change their sound, but it was unsuccessful as their previous work, selling only more than 1 million copies. They left Universal and signed with Arista Records in 2002.
All together, and when the curtain opened,
It seemed like
a concert. You thought that we were like established singing stars because the girls were like screaming and crying and bawling. We didn't even like sing yet.
But it's the same girl from Algebra.
Exactly. Exactly.
She couldn't care about you.
They
till
didn't
that
pay
day.
you any attention.
You see?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the day you decided you're not quitting this job.
Exactly. Exactly. We felt good about that after
And it's
that
been
day.
Released Full Circle, which wasn't successful as well, was the last album of the Boyz II Men as a quartet, when McCary will leave the group due to his health and the group went on a hiatus.
That's the soap opera, right?
That's goofy.
Well, yeah, it's kind of.
No, what happened was we got the name Alex Vanderpool, like you said, from the soap opera. And what we did was build sub-characters around it. Sean Slim Stockman because he's slim, and Michael Bass McCurry on the end because he has the bottom, the bass. And Squirt is the youngest member of the group that likes to play around, so, he always...
That's not why we got the name. No.
From 2004, they got back together and released covers and other material. They worked with artists like Charlie Puth and Justin Bieber.
On for years to come. They've been melting our hearts for more than 16 years with hits like I'll Make Love to You, and they have no intention of stopping. Phew.
You don't retire from something that is born in you, that you love so much. So I don't think we'll ever stop until, God takes us off this earth. So.
The guys' new album is out now.
Actually, it's an album full of Motown hits from the early, late 60s to the early 80s, and maybe one 90 record, I guess you could say. We did End of the Road, but the album is a collection of songs that we felt needed to be heard at this time.
And also, they won season 12 of The Masked Singer. This group has such an impact on music, especially on R&B and a cappella. Like, guys, their vocals are so damn sweet. You can really feel the cohesion between the voices and between the members, and their harmonies are next level. They could do that doo-wop mixed with hip-hop style that I love in their songs. They were able to get R&B back on track after being dormant since the 1970s.
Promise I'll never let you go in the chill of the night, the still of the night. I remember that night.
They sold more than 60 million copies, and they were the blueprint for future boy bands like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Blackstreet, and more. Like, actually, Boyz II Men is the main blueprint for a boy band. Like, I don't know why they're not mentioned enough. Like, they deserve more flowers. Like, without Boyz II Men, there is no Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, One Direction, Blackstreet, and other groups that came after this iconic group. They also helped to popularize New Jack Swing in the early 90s. They were, and they are still one of the main boy bands to come out from the 90s.
Interesting.
Well, what happened was there was a show held by a local radio station in Philadelphia, and Michael Bivins was one of the hosts of the show, and we happened to try to get to the show. A friend asked us to come by, and we hung around the backstage door and happened to meet someone who had one backstage pass, and we stuck it on each other back and forth until
You all got in?
until everybody got in. And Michael was coming off stage at the time, so we ran into him. We asked him, could we sing for him? He said, yeah, and the rest is history.
So my fellas, after diving into their career, I'm going to talk about the fashion of Boyz II Men. But first, let me tell ya, who is my favorite member of this boy band? You could guess maybe from how I look which member is my fave, but if you don't know, my favorite member is Nathan Morris, aka Alex Vanderpool. Now you will tell me why. Because let's face it, we are twinsies. Like, look at the receipts. Me, Nathan. Me, Nathan. Actually, Boyz II Men are planning to make a biopic right now. So Boyz II Men, if you're watching this video, like, please, I want to have an audition to play Nathan Morris for the Boyz II Men biopic. Please, like, have the style, have the glasses. I think we look even pretty similar. We are both funny and stylish. The voice, we can work on that. We can work on the voice, even the delivery. But I think I can play him. I think so. Please, Boyz II Men, if you're watching this video, I want an audition right now for the biopic. Like, I'm not kidding. I want it right now. Especially when you look into the interviews, he always cracks jokes. He's very funny and stylish and charming. So Nathan is my favorite member from Boyz II Men. And I will repeat, I want to audition for this damn biopic. Like I want to play Nathan so damn much. So my fellas, let's dive into their fashion. And let me tell ya, Boyz II Men have a lot of fire outfits. Let me just show you some receipts. Like, you can't deny, one bob after the other, after the other, after the other. They were always super coordinated. Like, the four boys, their style was like this. It was one, and I love their style so damn much. They remain useful for my style on a daily basis, my guy, like a daily basis, and I love it. So New Jack Swing fashion started in the late 80s, and Angela Hunt Wisner was the main stylist for the New Jack Swing bands and artists, so all the credit goes to her. And she was also the author of the Alex Vanderpool era with the preppy mixed with the hip-hop style. I love it because it takes elements from the 50s and the 40s with the preppy old money aesthetic, mixing with the hip-hop sensibilities of the 90s, and together they form a good style, like chef's kiss. I love it so damn much. So from the many pictures I saw of Boyz II Men from the 90s and the 2000s, there were three main styles that they were rocking. The preppy hip-hop style, with the main outfit being cardigan with a button-up shirt, a bow tie, a snapback hat, some jeans like acid wash jeans or some jorts with their combat boots or loafers or both shoes with their long socks. Like, usually they were white socks. And this was the main preppy hip-hop look. Then the second look would be an oversized blazer like the one I'm wearing right now, with a fawn tie, a snapback hat that was always in their heads. You will not see a lot of pictures without their hats, so the snapback hat was an essential part of their style. And also they were wearing as well jeans with combat boots or sneakers that were cool at the time. And then the third look that I saw is the windbreaker, like more casual outfit, wearing the windbreaker jacket with like a football jersey or a fawn tee with the jorts, some socks, and as always loafers or sneakers or both shoes or combat boots. And also, let me tell you, Nathan had the best glasses game in the 90s. Like, you can't deny it, with the round sunglasses, normal glasses, the one that are metal framed, the one with the like square frame. I don't know how to call them, but yes, Nathan glasses were lit as hell. Like, they were dope, fire. I need a pair. Like, I have the round sunglasses, but I want his glasses that he wears daily during the 90s because they were so damn cool. I love the shape and the frame, and they really go well with his styles. And also, do you want to know a fun fact? Actually, Michael told in an interview that at the start didn't like their style that much, and I was like, what? No way, didn't like, oh my god, didn't like those outfits. But then he clarified and said that after wearing it for some time, he really loved it. Like, the whole boy band loved their outfits made by their stylists. So, like, hallelujah, hallelujah, because those outfits are fire. Like, I don't, why would you not like them? Like, tell me. Like, everyone has his taste, but come on, guys. Like, Boyz II Men fits where the hit of the 90s. Like, I want all their wardrobe. Actually, I have some of the similar items in my wardrobe because I really love their style. So this to me was a shock because I was like, wow, I will die for your outfits. Like, literally, I will die. So to me, it was really, really fun and cool. And also, Angela Hunt Wisner at the time didn't have a lot of budget, so most items were thrifted and not designers. So kudos to her, kudos to the Boyz II Men, because they were wearing some cool ass outfits with like a limited budget. So I'm like, kudos, like, I applaud you. I applaud you because those outfits are really giving what they have to give. So after talking about the fashion of Boyz II Men, I'm going to show you my 3 inspired outfits from this group, and enjoy the show.
Feeling cool in every face. handouts, no shortcuts to fame. I'm gonna earn it all, gonna make my name. Make my name. When the road gets tough, I don't back down. I double down, I wear the crown. Pushing past the limits, I break the mold. Crafting my story, brave and bold. Step back as I forge my path, relentless. I got no time for rap. Marketplace warrior, in the field I'm both shield and staff. In the grind we trust, from dawn to dusk. My hustle's a rust, charting my trajectory. In my dreams I trust, in my effort I must. Navigating through chaos with precision I adjust. Soaring past barriers, leaving opponents in the donuts in the dust. I'm a juggernaut, on this journey I won't halt. My ambition's caught deep, it's locked in a vault. Battles fought and won, in the silence of my mind. Every move calculated, leaving doubters behind. I'm weaving through the maze, each turn a new surprise. But my vision's crystal clear, not clouded by the lies. Rhyme after rhyme, I define my own prime. In the echo of my steps, I find the sublime. No looking back, the past is a shadow. Focusing on the track, narrow and shallow. I'm the master of my fate, the captain of my soul. With each breath I take, I'm reaching my goal. From the streets to the peaks, my words they resonate. Every lyric a beat and my truth I articulate. This my hustle and flow, yeah, I'm working it hard. Gonna reach the top, gonna play my cards. All my cards, all my cards, all my cards. I don't need no handouts, no shortcuts to fame. I'm gonna earn it all, gonna make my name. Make my name. New day feeling oh so right. Step by step we'll make our way. Taking on what comes our way. In this
So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you will know when I put my next video. And this was a very special one for me because I want to do this video for years and years since I started my channel. Actually, I think from 2020 I wanted to do this video. So to me it's a very special one. And yes, Boyz II Men, I will repeat, if you're doing the biopic right now that is confirmed, let me audition for you, please. I want to play Nathan. I will repeat until I die. Like, I want to play that man so damn much. So if there is an online audition or something, let me know because I want to do it right now. Well, Boyz II Men deserve more flowers. Like, they're not talked about enough. They have multiple #1s. Their style was very impactful. And also, if you're talking about boy bands, Boyz II Men should be the first on your mind. Like, first. Without them, no BTS, no One Direction, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Take That. Like, the list goes on and on. Blackstreet, a lot of bands, they wouldn't come without Boyz II Men. Come on guys, come on, let's be serious. Boyz II Men deserve more flowers and more acknowledgement and more applauses, and this video could go on and on, but it's already getting too long, so I will see ya very soon on the next one.